So it's the question we're all asking ourselves, right? Is Bitcoin getting ready to explode? Is getting ready to move up and break through 100,000? Or has the bull run been canceled? Is this kind of where we're going to be for a while? I did a video earlier today, and there was a phrase that really just hit my brain, and I've used it now in a couple of videos, and it's, to me, it's the perfect analogy for where we're at, the perfect feeling analogy for what we've got going on. It feels like we're in quicksand, right? And I'm not talking about quicksand where we're quickly sinking. No, it feels like we're in quicksand and we have somebody's thrown us a rope and we pull ourselves out just a little bit and then we slip and fall back. We pull ourselves out a little bit and it feels like we're just this constant, and we're in this quicksand quagmire and we can't really get out of it, and nothing's really happening to dislodge us from this quicksand. Now I'm going to give you what I believe is the one event that could revolutionize, change everything, completely transform everything. We're going to talk about that here in just a minute, so you stay for that, please. But ultimately, this is where we're at. It's the question: is Bitcoin getting ready to explode? Is it, or has it been canceled? And I don't really think that the bull run has been canceled. I really don't believe that. What I believe is that it's been put on hold. And I think for a lot of reasons. I think if you look at what's going on the Wall Street side, you've got headlines like this from the Federal Reserve Chairman: we do not need to be in a hurry. You've got Ford CEO decries cost and chaos of Trump's tariffs. You've got, Trump 2.0 isn't quite what Wall Street expected. Stocks slide with Powell and tariffs in focus. You've got all of these narratives. Trade wars, they're going to be one or not. Are Trump's tariffs really going to help or not? Again, this is not a political video, right? This is just a speculative discussion on where we're at right now and where we've got to go. I own Bitcoin, and I want to see it go up, and I believe at the end of the day it will, and I believe at the end of the day it'll be worth $1 million plus at some point, maybe 5-6 years from now, and I'm certainly willing to go along for that ride. But right now, it feels again like we are in this quagmire. And I did a tweet earlier talking about crypto feels painful right now, doesn't it? So I looked, and since January 1st of 2024, Bitcoin is up over 138%. Sure as hell does not feel like it. Am I the only one that feels this way? By the way, please go over to my Twitter account. Links in the description below. Go over there and give me a follow. This is the chart showing it. I mean, right here. This is the chart. So this is from January 1 all the way to today. 406 days. Bitcoin's up 138%. I was surprised. I mean, I was like, really? Wow. Okay. And I knew it was up, but I didn't, we tend to sometimes be, forest to the trees, right? We're just looking at the trees right around us right now, and we forget how big the forest is, that visual, right? And if you look at Bitcoin, though, right this second, this is really what it is. It's this. For the last 80 days, we've been consolidating. We've been going sideways, 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 sideways. You know what I'm saying? And therein lies, I think, the quicksand analogy, right? 80 days is a long time for Bitcoin to really, again, you can see it with the two yellow lines and the consolidating channel, right? That's where it's been. That's what it's doing. Whereas like from here to here in 21 days, we saw Bitcoin go up 43%. Why? That was Trump getting elected. That was it. You want a better visual of that? I mean, this is XLM. Buy, sell. 20 days, January 6th to November 6th. I apologize. November 6th, 24 to November 26, 24, 20 days, 506%. This is what we're waiting on, right? This is what we're waiting on. This is what we're waiting on for Bitcoin to go up 30%, 40% in 20 days, what have you. Is it going to happen? Hell yeah, it will. Just a matter of when and what has to break loose. What has to happen for that to happen? Well, remember I said at the top of the video, I think there's one thing that can change everything. It is the announcement, the official announcement of Bitcoin being added to the U.S. Strategic Reserve. That's it. That one thing changes the entire crypto game in one shot. Why? It's going to create a gold rush. It's literally going to create a rush to buy as much Bitcoin as possible, and everybody's waiting. Now, the institutions, they're buying. I saw a chart the other day that they are quietly buying. Quietly, they're buying. MicroStrategy just bought another hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, his company. The bull run has not been canceled. It's been put on hold. And I think, again, that U.S. Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, because then you're going to have other governments wanting to buy it. You're going to have individuals buying it. You're going to have companies buying it. You're going to have whales buying it. All that's going to happen. You're going to then have, that's going to create a FOMO, fear of missing out. That's going to bring retail investors back by the hundreds of millions back into the market. There's over 100 something plus billion dollars in retail investment stablecoin sitting on the sidelines. There's hundreds of millions of new investors waiting for some big event to happen to get them excited. That's enough, because it's going to be global media coverage, online, offline, talking about Bitcoin now being added to the U.S. Strategic Reserve. And people will look up and go, oh, Bitcoin, that's actually a thing. It's really real. Now it's like check, green check. Oh, and now I can go buy it. Again, you sense the sarcasm, right? Look, right now, quicksand. It's the best analogy I can give you, right? And I think we're going to be here for a little bit. We should get some insight in that Bitcoin Strategic Reserve question answered March or April. That's what we've heard from David Sachs, who's the crypto czar under Trump. We've heard that, right? So that's all we have to go on. Meanwhile, this is where we're at. So if you're looking to make short-term profits, like buying and selling, like right here, you can see XLM 20 days, 400%. That's $2,000 bought here, sold here. Would have made you a profit of over 10 grand. That's how it can be done. You can use it for stocks as well. The software that I have for stocks, this is in 253 days, shows Tesla up 196%. Boom. Some buy and sell alerts along the way. So you can use the software to let you know when to buy, sell stocks, when to buy and sell crypto to make as much profit and put it in your pocket. Software costs about $1 a day. That's what it costs. Links are in the description below. As if you're watching this on X, links below this video as well. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back refund guarantee. So if you don't like software for any reason, you get your money back. If you ask for it, you want a refund. No questions asked. We don't ask you why you're canceling, anything like that. You ask, you get a refund. Yeah. Try it out. Take it for a test spin. Anybody can do this. I have 16-year-olds using this. I'm not kidding. They're friends of my sons, and I have grandmas and grandpas using this. So all the way in between. So give it a look. All right. I'll see you.